welcome in. Okay, so message I just want to bring through. Before I started recording, I was playing around with everything like the light, and the shadows and the curtain and so everything. Okay, so light and shadows may be significant. Playing around with the light and the shadows. Okay, because that's what and playing around with your view maybe. Okay, so maybe you're changing your perspective or changing your view on something. Okay, so but the first thing I got this morning, or when I started this, was "Don't Mess With My Man." You know that song, "Don't Mess With My Man," or "I'm Gonna Bring It To Ya." I don't know much of that song, but that song was coming through, so that could be significant. This doesn't reflect on this reading at all. This reading is pretty much all about you. Okay, so if you're here for a self-reflection thing, I also posted a short about reflection. So if you want to, that was a channeled message that come out through this reading. There was two. I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh, I posted the other one on my page. Okay, so all right. So I'll get onto the messages. Okay, so gateway activation was coming through. So definitely you're going through a lot right now, like activations, heart openings, illuminations, clarity, a lot, with the heart chakra. Okay, a tower also may be. I noticed the tower on my labyrinth deck over there. So there's something about a castle or a tower. It could be like somebody's going through a tower. It could be, I got message about cords have been cut, the cycle's ending, and now you're activating. You may also be beginning something new, because we got these two cards which were in the wrong deck. So these are significant for you: standing proud, wearing your crown, stepping up to be the leader, and birthing something new. Okay. Also using your imagination, trusting yourself, having faith in yourself, creating a vision board, to help you bring in money and wealth, and knowing that you deserve money, and that the more money you have, the more money you can share, the more money you can help others. Okay. All right. But illumination is key. Okay. So the illumination is your key to something. Gold is coming through as significant in this card as well. Royalty. Okay, so you may also have like a gold, rainbow, stardust aura. I'm sort of getting like you might have an aura that illuminates as well, like that triggers people and illuminates people to things that they weren't aware of. Okay, so maybe you bring that view, that different view. Okay, stained glass windows could be significant. I was getting stained glass windows, mystery, concealment, someone seeing the truth, Cluedo, the game Cluedo. So I was getting like the magnifying glass, like looking through a magnifying glass at something is being magnified. Somebody's spying on somebody, maybe somebody's seeing something that they shouldn't have seen, seeing the truth of something. Okay, seeing through a concealment. Okay, seeing through somebody's illusions, maybe seeing through somebody's mask, seeing someone as fake, because I got fake and distinctly separate from you. Okay, so someone is definitely different to you, distinctly different. Okay, distinctly fake, and you're authentic. That's what I'm getting. Okay, there's something about a ring. So maybe, okay, the ring of truth, the ring of illumination, the ring of enlightenment, the ring of, okay, and there could also be something about like a wedding band, a ring that was sort of coming through as well just then. So maybe this is somebody that you're married to. That's what I was going to say. Okay, so speak your truth now or never or forever hold your peace. Okay. Okay, so you're needing to speak your truth. Okay. And then I got the image of a saddle and somebody getting up onto a saddle. Okay, so I didn't get any more, but I got like somebody was going for a ride, like going to go for a ride, but I heard bareback. What I saw was different to what I heard. So I heard bareback, saddle, cowboy, horse, all that sort of imagery coming out. Taking the reins, maybe you're taking the reins on something, maybe you're saddling up to get ready for this victory, or saddling up to ride out into your destiny, sort of thing, out into the sunset. Okay, then I got arching over, like somebody arching over. That was the image I got. Making letters. Oh, okay. So I also got from that, I got the image of, when people stand in different positions, like they make a C and an A and whatever. So that was coming through. I don't know why that's coming through, but surface level matters. Okay, so surface level matters. So whatever's on the surface, that matters. Okay. Tick, and then I heard tick tock, tick 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 tock, boom. Okay, so something may be exploding, something's explosive, maybe this information you receive, because I got, are you all ready for, are you all ready for it yet? Are you, oh, sorry. Are you all ready for me yet? Are you ready? It's coming out again, that thing. Okay, so maybe really confident energy I got with that coming through. Are you ready for me yet? Intrigue, crowd stopper, confidence. Okay, so maybe you're stepping into this energy, or somebody is trying to promote this energy, but they're not confident at all, or whatever. Because I'm getting that fake, that arching over somebody. Maybe somebody's trying to like put pressure on you, or cover your light or something. Okay. All right, magical spirit is your sacred destiny to love thyself and find the one you've searched for forever, for your life, for your whole life. Okay, so it's time for you to step into your magical destiny. It's time to love yourself so you can find your true love, is pretty much what I'm getting. The whole messages lately have been about you needing to love yourself, needing to have confidence in yourself, needing to trust yourself, needing to trust the divine, needing to go with the flow, needing to wear your crown proudly, needing to step into leadership. Okay, so that was the channeled message. The messages, so if you want to listen to those, you'll have to check out my posts and check out my shorts. Okay, ferns may be significant. I was getting, I'll show you. Can you see that spiral? That was significant, which took me, it had like the nodules in it, which took me to the ferns, the ferns that curl. So ferns could be significant. Maybe you like ferns, or maybe they're significant in some way, like a house with ferns, rainforest. Okay. Also a shroud, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene coming through, and hoop earrings. So you may be connecting to those, or have a connection to Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. I was getting Arabian Nights, Arabian Days, also Arab culture, maybe because of the shroud coming through. Okay, so that might be relevant for you. Okay, that might be your confirmation. Release the dark wound so love can live. There's something about 3 marks too. I had 3 marks on my hand from somehow writing, or I don't know, but they're significant, the 3 marks on my hand. I don't know why, but 3s could be significant, or 3 marks. So just maybe keep that in your memory bank, the 3 marks, because if you come across it. Yeah, so coming back to life, releasing the dark wound, coming back to life, birthing a new existence here on earth, offering of love. I know, yeah, no, so I got like hands offering love. I'm getting like to self though, offering up love to self, or someone offering you love. Okay, birthing love, birthing your existence. It's in your hands. Okay. Like we talked about, you're birthing your creations, you're birthing your existence, you're painting a different picture of life, a brighter one, a more authentic one. Okay, growing out of the matrix, growing from the matrix, perspective outside of the matrix. They're all the things I was getting. So growth outside the matrix. So you're starting to grow outside the matrix. You're starting to get a different perspective other than the one of the matrix. Okay. Wearing your shadow proudly, using it as a tool to expand and create. Okay, so yeah, gold, yeah, I talked about that being significant. Empowerment, self-trust, trusting oneself, sensuality, love and compassion. Okay, so I get that you step it, that's your gold, that's what you're stepping into. Okay, working with the elements, working with nature, working with animals, working with the environment, coming together in life to love, in love, in strength, to hold one another and strengthen the bonds that bind us to one another. I'm getting the as unity consciousness coming out. Okay, the earth, the environment, the animals, other people, holding each other in strength, in love, in life. And building the bonds that bind us. Okay, helping others helps ourselves. That unity consciousness. Okay, warriors. So I'm getting that you are definitely a warrior. You've got and then that song come through. You gotta fight for your right to party. Okay, so I'm getting the light workers, the warriors, they have fought for their right to party. You have fought for your right to step up, to lead, to have your manifestations, your wealth come in. Also got the number 1111 and the number 44 coming through with Thoth. And a portal gateway of light is opening for you, okay? Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, so you might be uncovering your treasures, or the treasures within, but secrets also may be getting revealed right now. Truth's coming out. You're being initiated into the light, into light consciousness, into awakening the leader within. Okay, checkers, I was getting through a few times, checkers, checkboard, like the checkboard in checkers and in chess, that coming through. So maybe I've got games going on behind the scenes. So maybe you're becoming aware of these games that are going on behind the machine. Okay, you're a cog in the machine. They're a cog in the machine. Don't know that coming through. New information being illuminated. So I'm getting the key is for you to wait on this information to be illuminated, or there's a key that illuminates this information for you. Cycles ending, shifting timelines. Okay, so so I'm thinking when this new information comes in, or it has come in, depending on where you are on your timeline, this is going to end the cycles. This is going to shift you into a new timeline. I did get breakthrough, cutting cords. So good news, congratulations if you did that. Emerald City also coming through, the Emerald City, emeralds glimmering, shining. The emerald tablets may be significant as well. The I am presence, enlightenment, the gifts to your soul, the treasures, getting a lot of that sort of illumination energy, like the green. I should have kept the card out. I just got like, this is you. This is not green, but it was sort of like this, like, see how it sparkles and shines, but like 100 times more than that sparkling and shining. But also in emerald color. So you may be born in May, like I talked about in the last message too. So you may have an affinity with emeralds, or you're shining like this beautiful emerald. Okay, that's what I'm getting to. Gateway to gold, to emerald, to the heart of the matter. Okay, a heart chakra opening. So your heart chakra is opening and you're shining brightly. That's what I'm getting. Your heart chakra, the emerald, the green, I don't know if an emerald, but you know, illuminating that sparkle, that shine, that divine magic within. Okay, that generosity, that love. Okay. So I also got reflection, opposite side, Metatron's cube. That's Metatron's. Is that Metatron's cube? Anyway, Metatron's cube is coming through. But I've been getting for a couple of days, you know, so when you look in a mirror, if you, okay, so like with the portals, so when you reflect it the other way, I don't know how to explain this. So when you see a video, okay, how I see it is right, but when you see it, it's left, if that makes sense. So that's what I've been sort of getting through, something being reflected back to you differently, maybe that's what it means, okay. But I was getting the portal, like stepping through the portal, and things are different, okay, and you're going to see things differently. You know, you step through a portal and things are going to be different, or you're going to be seeing things in a different manner, in a different perspective. Okay, clarity, cutting the cords. The cords have been cut. I've heard that breakthrough. It's been cut. The clarity's coming through. Archangel Michael, I think, has cut these cords, or you've had the assistance of Archangel to protect you to cut these cords. But I was getting divinely protected, and Archangel Michael coming through. Okay. Illumination. What? That's not illumination, is it? The Unonaki coming through as well, with the halls of. I heard the halls of the harvest. Halls of the harvest are here for you now. Okay, so due to you cutting these cords, your harvest is coming through. There's going to be a breakthrough moment, and the harvest is coming in, or it is here for you. You have to. Whatever timeline you're on. You are seeing clearly that what you seek is what you are, pure and refined, or unrefined. I was getting unrefined, but I'm getting that as, you know, seeing yourself as whole and balanced, not seeing yourself as perfection, if that's what the unrefined refined means. Answer the call to shine, finding the Holy Grail within. Okay, so finding out that you are the Holy Grail. You are abundant. You are overflowing with wealth, okay, and abundance. What are you being called to share? How will you lead? Channeling, uplifting humanity. So you may be part of your purpose to lead. You need to ask yourself these questions, though, how you will lead and what you're being called to share. But you may be a channeler, and you may be uplifting humanity. That might be part of your purpose. Arising from the depths, releasing patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, all that coming through. Okay, Galactic Council of Light coming through, saying yes, proceed, push through, and be seen. Okay, Sirius coming through. So I'm getting you could be a Pleiadian or Sirian starseed, or both. But I was getting, you know, you hold stardust within you. You are a starseed. You're, and blessings are raining down from Sirius, from the Pleiades. You know, maybe your soul family, you know, who you're connected to, okay? Share your voice, express yourself. Huge thing about that. You're needing to share your voice, express yourself, you know, channel, you know, speak your truth, share, okay? Have fun and celebrate. Don't be too serious, okay? I struggle with this myself. Very serious. But have fun and celebrate. Golden Stardust, High Priestess, and Leo. So you could be a Leo. Yeah, okay. Or connected to the big cats. You could be a High Priestess. But you illuminate golden stardust. There's something about golden stardust. I think this is what you hold within, or this is what your aura expands, or this is the light that you hold, okay? It's all coming together. Don't doubt it, okay? Don't doubt it. Keep going. Keep pushing forward. Keep proceeding. Keep being seen, okay? Focus on what lights you up. Get off the treadmill, okay? Pushing too much, okay? Okay. You need to be balanced, okay? Arabian Nights, as I talked about, bathe in the glory that is you, okay? Go with the flow. So I was getting, you know, Aladdin coming through and the Little Mermaid, so they may be significant. So if you haven't watched them, maybe go watch them if you feel guided. With the Little Mermaid and the flow, I was getting pearls of wisdom, karmic jewels, gifts and kindness. So, yeah. Okay, so karmic jewels is in, you know, you've gone through all these karmic relationships, all these karmic ties and stuff, which has gifted you with kindness and the pearls of wisdom to be able to be compassionate and dedicated to others, you know, to be able to trust yourself in helping them, okay? Be dedicated and trust. She who flows with life. I'm getting, you know, the blessings that are raining down on you are prosperity, fullness, your cup overflowing, you're in plenty. You know, that your cup is overflowing. You need to flow with life, okay? Healing and returning to wholeness. Open your heart to your passions. Let love in, okay? So open your heart, follow your passions. Momentum and action is picking up. Speak your power into action, needing to, you know, have a vision board online or, you know, however it is, focusing on momentum, speaking your power, thinking your thoughts, because you're manifesting right now. So whatever it is that you're thinking, that you're speaking action into, is going to manifest. Even when buried, you still flourish. I'm getting that. So you may have been through the mud, but you still survived. You may have been through turmoil, but you still come out flourishing, okay? You are the queen bee and you're releasing the past. Okay, the tree of life being significant, energetic connections. Where is your energy going? Conscious expansion. Okay, so, you know, you're rooted down deep into the earth, okay? You may have even been buried under the earth, okay? But you need to know where your roots are going, where you're connected, what you're connected to, where your connections are going, what are you energetically tied to, where are your thoughts going, where is your energy going? Is it something that you want to create, you want to manifest? Honor your sacred divinity. Know that you are sacred, you are divine. Bring it into balance and love. You know, the womb of creation. Oh, I put that card away, did I? Yeah, okay, so the womb of creation, this is what I was getting. That's not what it says, but this I'm getting is the womb of creation. What are you going to create? What are you going to manifest? There was guidance to use, you know, is it the candles? Yeah, candle magic, to use herbs, look after your body, look after your vessel, look after your creations, look after your happiness, your brightness, your love, your prosperity, your abundance. Using herbs and berries and whatever, casting spells if you feel guided to do that. Using crystals, using herbs, using herbs for cleansing, herbs for healing, herbs for opening up the chakras. Paying attention to what you're wearing, what colors you're wearing to manifest things. Cleansing and opening the chakras, doing candle magic, doing chants, affirmations, listening to music, okay, all that. And feathers were also coming through, so I'm getting that you have angels around you, protecting you, keeping you safe, helping, guiding you. Right now, a heart tattoo may be significant, corn may be significant, but I'm getting actual corn to the music group Korn, which is Korn, and a letter being significant. So maybe there's a letter of significance that you need to be aware of. Okay, I'm going to now get into some cards for you and see what we get out, if we get any confirmation of what I was talking about. Okay, so thriving, okay, stepping into the energy of thriving, standing tall, standing proud. This illumination, look, you're illuminated, you're illuminating others. You are that strong tree in the background that's colourful, like all the other trees. Yeah, they are maybe green. See how they're all green around you, but you're that pink one. You're that shining, that one that loves all, that's spreading love, that's spreading light. Today I did wear my pink shirt too, so pink is significant. Okay, but that is you, standing tall, shining bright. The rare, beautiful unicorn, the authentic, magical unicorn. Okay. And because you're thriving, it's opening up this portal, this gateway to your new beginnings. Okay, a gateway to new beginnings, to new horizons, to adventures. And I'm getting, the starlight on this card. Your connection to Sirius, to Pleiades. Okay, to Atlantis. That was another thing that was coming through. Courage. So you may need courage with these new beginnings, because it could be an energy, a vibration that you're not used to, or it may cause like you're needing to embrace these new beginnings, but it may feel unnatural to you because you're not used to this energy. You're not used to a turbulence in a good way. Or these new beginnings actually could be brought in from turbulent energy, but it's still it's still something that you need to embrace. You still need to embrace these new beginnings, because they bring freedom and purity and change. It's giving me the horse, the saddle again. Strapping yourself in for the ride of a lifetime. That's what I'm sort of getting. This is going to take you away. Your purity, all the cleansing and the purifying and the healing and whatever you've done, so you're this rare being, just like the unicorn. You may have different coloured eyes, but you don't have to. It's just, you are rare. You're pure, you're innocent. Well, you are innocent you're cleansed and purified now. You may have done things in the past that were done in the trauma and lower vibrations, but you have cleansed yourself now. You have purified that. You've healed. You've gone through the journey, and it's now time to embrace the freedom that is here for you, to embrace change, to embrace your purity, your rarity, and embrace your thriving. Okay, I'm not getting anything else. Stillness on the bottom. So, you know, this is giving me that reflection again. Time to reflect on how you've become this beautiful swan. You know, the ugly duckling in the beginning turns into this beautiful swan. That is you. You didn't have to be ugly, but do you know what I mean? Ugly as in ugly at the core. Like you had all these veils, all these things over you that were stopping you from shining your light, and now you've healed and removed them to show your true, authentic, beautiful you. You know, you're calm, you're pure, you're relaxed, you're loving, you're compassionate, you're made of stardust, okay? And do not, know your potential. You now know your potential, what you're capable of. And this is spurting stardust. Another one, stardust. That's enlightenment. You've reached enlightenment, or you're reaching enlightenment, and your security, and you're now feeling secure in yourself, or you will be, or but look how much stardust is in these cards. Okay, shining bright, connected to the realms, enlightened, starseed. Okay, so you're secure now. You have strong roots, like this tree. This is what I was getting. This was significant. This tree too, with all the lights. Or you're lit up now. Okay. Your flame has been lit, okay? You're now enlightened. You now have the potential to thrive, okay? Kundalini, ignite your passion for life with Kundalini rising. So, we talked about that, focus on what ignites your passion. So, I don't know if I said you could be going through Kundalini awakening. You could be seeing 222. But you're definitely on fire, or you're going to be on fire. You just need to concentrate your passions, concentrate your focus onto your passions, onto manifesting what it is that you love, what it is that brings you happiness, joy, prosperity, abundance. Okay, focus, illuminating the shadow. Okay, so we did talk about illumination, focusing on the solution, focusing on not on the problem, but on the solution. How do I move forward? Reflecting on how far you've come, reflecting on the depths of your shadow, reflecting on the power within. There's a wolf here. Your wolf spirit, your shadow. You've embodied that now. You're using that to your benefit, using that to shine, using that to spread the light, using it to strive you forward, using it to bring you freedoms, using it as your courage, as your protection, as your strength, as your power, as your protector. Okay, you may have blue eyes. Those blue eyes are standing out to me, or green. Okay, frogs may be significant. Shield your energy, look beneath the surface. Okay, so there could be somebody that you need to shield your energy from. We did talk about the roots, making sure you know where your cords are going, where your energy's going, who may be siphoning energy from you, who are the people you're around, where is your energy going. Just give me that, come back to where is your energy going. Where is your wealth going to? Because frogs give me wealth too. They can bring in wealth. Life cycles also with frogs. That life cycle of your energy, what's going out, what's coming in, that you know, is there reciprocity, I can't say, in your relationships? It doesn't feel right when I say it. Celestial timing is critical, so we did get that tick-tock, tick-tick. So there's something about, you know, there's someone standing at the gateway, because the timing is crucial when you cross over this portal, when you move through this portal. Okay? Reclaim your mind. Third eye visions. Okay? Yeah, reclaim your mind. Where are your thoughts going? Where are these visions taking you? It's giving me down the rabbit hole. You know, focus on your energy. Focus on where your energy is going. Big message with that, okay? This did come out in the pre-shuffle, the sacred divinity. Okay, the two paths ahead. So maybe they're... I didn't take two paths ahead when I got this card out. It was more about balancing your energy and making sure where your energy is going again. And giving to self right now. Drawing your energy back to self right now. Okay. Focusing on your passions, on your desires, on your imagination, on your ideas, on what change you want to bring into the world. Yin and yang, unity, balanced energy, manifestation. So balancing your yin and yang, balancing, you know, you're in divine flow, you are moving in alignment, but you need to focus on balance and manifestation. You know, that's the 1111 card, I think, in another. But this is number 2. 2s are definitely significant. Breaking into bloom. You know, you broke through. You know, we talked about the breakthrough. Liberation and understanding. You're now understanding why you've gone through the things that you've gone through, why you had to break before you could bloom, why your heart had to break over and over again, why you had to learn the lessons that you learned. It's okay, and it's okay not to know where you're going or what you're doing either. You just need to have humour, and you need to follow the fun, you know, the passions, what lights you up inside. Needing to go with the flow, needing to follow that sweet oblivion. Okay, what else is it? Okay. Fate, you know, fate. Something's destined, something's fated. Okay. The mind, inspiration, mood cycle. Okay. Give to the mind and it gives back. Okay. So nourishing the mind, following your inspirations, following your ideas, following what brings you back to harmony, what brings you peace, what brings you joy, what brings you into stillness. You can let go now, surrender to what is, acceptance, letting go. Okay, water non-resistance. Okay, so you're learning that you can trust the divine, that you can surrender to what is, that you can accept where you are right now, accept, you know, acceptance of the flow, going with the flow, not needing to control things, not needing to resist things. You know, you've accepted that you need to go with the flow, you need to follow divine guidance, and you need to surrender what it is that you have no control of to the divine. Okay. The mystic, intuition, high priestess, visionary. Okay, so this is you. There is a reason that you have those dreams, because you're meant to follow those dreams. They're there for a reason. They're there to guide you back to spirit. They're there to guide you back to your soul. They're there to help you transform and transmute energy into sunshine. Okay? Ground the energy, center the energy, and trust your visions. Trust where you're being led to go, because they're leading you to your dreams. Call your energy back to you. Okay? Another confirmation. Okay, we have ride the waves, life lessons and growths. You'll get through this. Okay, so we did have the, it's right down the bottom, the chaos coming through, the chaos card. So know that it may feel unsteady right now, may not feel comfortable, but it's taking you to where you need to go. And you know this. You've accepted this and you're letting go. Okay. She who flows, this has come out in the pre-shuffle. Okay, so ease, being open to change, go with the flow like water. Flow like water. Ease. You know, resistance causes pain and anguish. You know, if you don't try and control anything and you go with the flow, it makes things a lot more easy. Okay, unexpected gifts, karma, karmic jewels, and kindness. So your dharma coming in for an unexpected gifts for your kindness and your wisdom. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life, King Tide. Another confirmation card coming out. Okay. Maybe needing to wish on a star. Maybe needing to make wishes. And I got the picture of a bottom here, a bum. Get off your backside. Okay, get moving. Okay. All right, okay. On the bottom we have immerse yourself. Training, learning, new hobbies and passions. Okay, so get off your backside and immerse yourself in your passions, in your hobbies, and start learning. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's just funny how that came through. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay, so you are rising right now. Okay, your guidance is divinely guided. Know that. Okay. I've got crystals here again, and Egypt. So crystals in Egypt may be significant for somebody. Rainbow reflections, reflections rainbow. So the reflection comes in a rainbow, the light refraction. Anything else? No, I'm not getting anything else. Okay, on the bottom, okay, this is the ascending, the leap of faith. What was this? You go first, the universe will catch you. Okay, so needing to take that leap of faith, needing to trust, needing to go with the flow. That keeps on coming through. Okay, I'm going to get these gateway cards, and then I'm going to get the sacred Rebels Oracle, and then I'm going to close out. So nearly done. Star being, healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, recharging. Okay, so you're recharging back up. You're a star being, star seed. You know, you're healing. I'm getting you are healing the earth as well. You're assisting in that healing process of the earth, and you are gathering with your soul tribe to do this. Okay, you are coming together at this time. You're remembering who you're aligned to, remembering where home is, remembering your soul family, or you will be. Third eye activation card, the portal. You know, the portal. Brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So third eye, you can see clearly. Your third eye is open, and you are connected to the divine. You are guided right now, and you have the ability to guide others. Another portal, okay? Base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. Okay, so root chakra and brow chakra are significant. Okay, so they may be strengthening and healing right now. Okay, stay rooted and connected. Soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remember who you are. A call to remember who you are. The Merkaba again, the Metatron cube. Okay, and I'm getting Thoth coming through again. Ra, Egypt, Isis. Oh, look, the cube again. Okay, heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. Okay, so your heart chakra is opening up. We talked about that earlier. Another confirmation with the Galactic Council. Star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. Okay, so a lot of confirmations. Nearly all these cards come out except for Inner Earth and Star Gathering. Your soul family, you're coming together with your soul family and gathering on Earth, I'm getting. Okay, here's the board I was talking about. Okay, the halls of Amenti, initiation, secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. Okay, I'm getting something different to what this card is showing. But Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. So you could also be a Lemurian star seed. But you're embracing, you're now seeing your sensitivities as a gift and not as a curse. You are now embracing your uniqueness and living with grace. Grace of self and grace of others. Okay, confirmation. Okay, releasing the dark wound and letting love in. Okay, free from judgments, free to love. Heart chakra is open and free to love. Okay, so you may also be calling in love. Okay, no longer judging yourself. You're free to love yourself. Okay, free from judgments, free from judging yourself and others. Okay, and we have faith in the process with a 5 again. A lot of 5s. 32, 25, 23. See, look, I think it's even here. Oh, that's 25. Okay, so, 3s and 2s may be significant and 5s significant. Okay, 9s, 7s, 11s, 2s. Okay, I did say 2s, didn't I? Okay, so have faith in the process. Trust. Believe. Hold on to that faith. Yeah, it says faith. Birds also may be significant, and fish. With Nemo, Nemo, inspiration. Trust the inspirations that are coming in. Trust the thoughts that you're having. Trust the visions, and bring them to life by visualizing them, okay? Defend to the end the worthwhile. You are a true warrior. You defend to the end the worthwhile. You've kept on going and going and going through all these trials, through all these tribulations. You keep going. Okay, and now you are getting a higher perspective of this, a higher perspective of who you are and where you've came from and where you're going. Okay, and I'm going to end it on that note. Because you are the sun. You are illumination. Okay, and now that's shining back to you. Okay, reflecting back to you how unique, how brilliant, how inspirational you are, how loving you are. Okay, alright, and I'm going to leave it there. I hope this message brought you clarity, guidance on your way forward, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.